Hi, I'm Angelie. I'm 28 years old and I'm from the Philippines. I've been working for Tony for more than a year now, and I could say that it was a fruitful relationship between the two of us. This is my first home-based job, but the setup is not entirely new since I used to work for a BPO company where I work as an accountant for an Australian accounting firm where everything is done virtually as well. So to give you a background on how I do things, I'll be showing you a video on how I perform my tasks from the other side of the world.
I work as an accountant for Tony. I handle all his bookkeeping needs for his three businesses and his dad's, which are in different accounting softwares. They are Cooper City in Air, which is in QuickBooks, Cooper Mini Warehouse in SiteLink, and Cooper Rental Management in Buildium. I also handle his personal accounts, which is in Quicken software. Please note that I know nothing of this software when I first started, and not even to mention the other software they use, Aquin. But thanks to Jennifer and Tony and the intensive training they provided, I can now handle this on my own. On top of that, I also work as Tony's virtual assistant. I manage his emails, his calendar or day-to-day schedule, his other affairs such as updating his pilot logbook, printing documents for his Toastmaster meeting every Monday, where he is currently the president, remind him to prepare for his speech when he is a speaker, downloading and printing documents for his lessons which he will teach in church, remind him of birthdays and even buy flowers for his wife Viviana. My agreed shift is 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time. However, I usually start at an earlier time, maybe 2 or 3 a.m. We used a Google spreadsheet as a guide where all of the job responsibilities to be transferred to me are listed. This spreadsheet also allowed me to develop my own ways on how to accomplish the tasks and help me create my own schedule. This guide is categorized according to frequency, so I have my daily tasks, the weekly ones, bi-weekly, and the monthly ones. So let's start with my daily tasks. First is filing documents in Evernote. Evernote is like the virtual cabinet of Tony for all the stuff he has. My role is for me to rename all the documents he uploads, move them to the proper folder, and give them proper tags so that he can easily retrieve any document that he needs. Second one is daily review of his email. This means that I have to review all his emails, respond to those that I can respond to, delete any unnecessary messages, and flag to him anything that needs extra attention. The goal is to decrease the number of emails that he needs to deal with and be able to take care of most of them myself. Once cleared up, I move any remaining emails to his review folder. This has to happen before our 5 o'clock meeting every day. Our meeting is usually recorded and uploaded in YouTube. After our call, I will be watching this video and send out emails as per his instruction. He gave me delegate access to his mailbox, and so whenever I send out emails on his behalf, it will say in the email that Angelie sent on behalf of Tony Cooper. Managing calendar means I need to inform him whenever there's a new schedule on his calendar or if there's any conflict in his schedule, because there might be a chance that he won't be reviewing this and he might miss the meeting. Next is my weekly task. This is mostly aimed for me to be able to present this GM weekly report due every Thursday. To do this, I need to reconcile the main checking account every week. For any unrecorded customer collection, I flag to Adria, another Filipino accountant. For any unrecorded expense, I investigate myself or flag to Shannon Key. I also need to reconcile this to credit cards. All credit card purchases that I download and categorize myself must be supported by a receipt. So one by one, I check the transactions and save in one folder all the supporting receipts. This is a very effective method of catching malicious transactions. This is the weekly report that I prepare every week. So it has all the transactions from last week, including the cash collection, any refunds, any AR outstanding and AP outstanding, and also the month-to-date performance of the company. Aside from this, I also attend weekly manager meetings live via Skype, events every Tuesday. I share with them any work progress I have, any updates, and most especially the company's performance as of specific period. This is one way for me to get to know the managers and for them to get to know me as well. This is also a training for me because I am also getting a new task of handling the other Filipinos working for Tony. Next is my bi-weekly tasks. I prepare the complex Cooper payroll for the locals, but not for the Filipinos. To do this, there is another Filipino VA named Kimber who monitors the technician's timesheet on a daily basis. Every day she checks it for errors or any irregularities, flag it to their respective managers, and make sure it gets corrected on a payroll week. Then on the payroll week, I will download this myself and go over these timesheets again. Just a quick scan to verify that everything is in order. Aside from that, Kimber also prepares the petty cash ledger, which I summarize myself to be included in the payroll computation. Some of the Cooper employees are entitled for WIA reimbursement. I also prepare this invoice to be sent out by the manager in charge. I also send out managers' payroll reports to the respective managers. Next is my task list on a monthly basis. These are mostly connected for month-end closing. So this is where I close the books, reconcile everything, ask Tony all the questionable items, reclass of expenses to their proper department, and when everything's done, prepare financial reports for Tony's review. So that's a quick overview on what I do for Tony and how I do them. You can say that I'm part of the company 99%. The remaining 1%, well, that 1% is the part that I don't get to sit at the Cooper office and I don't get to have a part of their morning breakfast. But aside from that, you can talk to me, you can see me, you can ask me to do things, but you just can't touch me. I hope you enjoyed my video. Have a great day.